My childhood has been revived. Hello everyone, this is Inferno Zero here, and today we're doing a special review of the Bakugan reboot set. Starter set, actually. See, Bakugan was actually one of my childhood things, and it's really happy for me to that they were rebooted. Actually, sorry about that, I have a little speech thing. And was it worth the wait? Yes. These look amazing, but right now let's talk about the box first, which is actually holding the phone up. The box is pretty nice. It has an awesome design. I really like the new design for Dan Kuzubo. And you get like a 4 card deck and 6 Bakugans, which we'll talk about later. And again, this is a starter set. Tuck to the side, not really poor there. Start your journey to become the ultimate Bakugan master. And the logo. Here's the back of the Bakugan. They come in the box. You got Aqua's Ultra Garganoid, Ventus Fangzor, and Darkest Hydros. And you also get the difference between Bakugan and Ultra Bakugan. So they're still stay in the spherical form, but these pop out at you. Right? And you get some more products. You get a little case. And see that Bakugan right there? I'm trying to find that. I'm hoping to get it. And you also get a little stadium. And you see everything else become that deck. And when you come back, you see 3 of the characters are in the show. And fun fact, if you haven't seen the show, one of the brawlers on this guy's team is a dog. And I find it amazing. Well, let's get back to the product. For starters, let's talk about these Bakugans. See, the Bakugans are what give the Bakugan their power and damage. And these are actually what replaced an old product called Gate Cards, which do the exact same thing but have more effects. And let's go through this. We get a Green Fist, and if we turn around, we get the Bakugan gets 100 power, but if they're also of Pirates or Darkest, which is the faction which these guys come in, which in this guy's the Darkest, they get 3 damage. We get Shield, which we get 300 attack, which is pretty high. Another Green Fist, we get 500 attack and 2 damage. For the Fire Fist, we get 5 damage, which is pretty nice. And then for the little gene or DNA thing, we get 300 power plus 3 damage. And for the last Fire Fist, we actually get less attack. Now these are things about the Bakugans. If you don't place them right, or when you don't roll on the right one, they can actually take away your attack. Which I might, in case anyone is wondering how to play, just leave it down in the comments below if I should do a tutorial on how to play the game. But now let's get to the Bakugan. So let's start off with our main attraction, Ultra Aqua's Garganoid. Now, to be fair, I am actually a Pirates fan myself. Well, Pirates and Ventus. But seeing this, changes my perspective. I mean, I'm still a Pirates brawler for life, but I will still have more. And of course, you get some nice detail, nice paint. You also get a little arrow to show, which way this guy is supposed to roll. And of course, this is where the magnet is, and we're actually going to go get them out here. So let's clear the way, and we'll talk about these later. And let's set up our Bakugans, at least enough that he can, work. And of course, Ultra Bakugan actually pop out at you. And let's get this guy ready. Bakugan Brawl. Alright, that was a fail. And BAM! This is one of the things I like about this guy. I mean, he actually pops out yellow, like he's ready to fight at any time. And you can see his tail actually grabs the Bakugan and keeps it on. And he actually accidentally grabbed this too, which the magnet is so strong you can actually get 2. And again, great detail on this. I like the wing things. I also like how these are, and I love the eyes and the headers have great detail. And I really like how long the tail is. It makes it really awesome. And to put it back, first sorry about that, everyone. My phone got interrupted by a call. I apologize for that. But now to get back to transforming this guy back to a ball, you put the head down, take the tail, but then you take the arms and you put it right here. Then you take the tail and move it up and click it in. So it's like this. Then you take the legs, fold them in, put them in, hear that click. Then you fold the wings in like this, but not too much. And then you clip them in. Because all these are spring loaded, so the second this comes off, everything else jets out. Now let's get to my Ventus Bakugan, Fangzor. I really like the pattern on this guy, even how he has a little scales on top. I'm sorry about that. Scales on top. And you can see the I really like the light green and normal green. And when we get this guy out, he pops out like, yeah. Still great, like more great paint. I like the head design, how it looks like his mouth can split open if you want, but I will not try that because I don't want to break this. Also, I really like the stomach detail, and sorry for the background noise. I like watching Gravity Falls. Leave a like if you like that show too. And they put this guy back. You push the head, push tail, man, and close all this together up. And now for Hydranus, like, I actually love the dark paint on this. It's better than like just the dark and the purple. You actually get some lime green in there and more detail. And let's open this guy up. And there he goes. And this guy is a lion. But side note, you have to pull the feet out here. But still, oops, sorry about that. Still, this is great detail and amazing. Again, I really like how these things actually just pop out and have like great mechanics in them instead of just going like, they should go. If you understand that, leave a like again in a comment. Now push these up. And close this, and then put the tail, and there you go. And now let's get to the other thing. Now for anything else, you actually get a rule book on how to play the game, and there's actually 2 ways you can play according to YouTubers and of course like some other guys online. And you can see there's a game for it online, which I actually play, and it's pretty nice. There's a list on all the Bakugan, which you can add to a wish list to get. And for the rest of it, we actually have a deck of cards, and for the first 3 things, you actually get the character cards for the Bakugan. So you get Garganoid Ultra, great detail, and actually shows which Bakugan you are allowed to have in your team. Then you get Hydranus and Fangzor, which this guy actually has an effect for the game. Again, leave down in the comments below if you want to know how to play the game. Then you get Sea Serenity, Photosynthesis. You get Rebel Outsiders, Repel. You get X Hillary, is that how you pronounce it? You get Cease Outsiders again. Sea Serenity again. You get Shock and Awe. You get Smash. You get Turn to Energy. I think you can probably guess what this does. I'll teach again. Leave it down in the comments below. Stone Skin. Terrify. Piercing Scream. Sorry about the pronunciation. Forget it. Prismatic Bolt, Smoke Armor, Stone Skin again, Hyper Fangzor, which is actually the evolution of Fangzor. Get China Riot, which is a character from the show, Ice Barrier, Storm Generator, Invigoration Blast, Hyper Hydraulis Drawers, Night Lightning, which is shiny. Then you get Stomping Quake. And then you get Titan Garganoid Ultra, which is the evolution of my Garganoid. You get 2 of those, and another Storm Generator. And there's one final thing I wanted to point out. You also get this little book, which actually shows all the Bakugan you can get. Oh, here, here's the Ultra on it, in case you guys are curious, and here's the regular. I want the Dragonoid. Also like Trox. I'm hoping that he'll come out soon. And then on the back, you actually get the steps on which you can close Garganoid, which is what I used the first time, but then I don't need to because I am a pro. And let's just get this out so we can give it the overall view. Overall, these are amazing. Like, I would show the size, but I don't have anything with me right now because I am somewhere away from my desk. But also, it's happy to be. These will be the first thing. I'm glad this is the first thing I review after coming back from vacation. And I'm just hoping that Bakugan keeps up with these great things. And I only want one thing: Leonidas from the Bakugan game. He was left out, and people want him, and I want him too. Pirates, please. But anyway, this is the end of my video. Leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Like, I'm trying to get myself up to 100 subscribers. I might do a special stop motion, which I am actually planning another stop motion and another one before that. After that. And as always, this is Inferno Zero here, signing out.